Union Cabinet has given ex post facto approval to agreement between India and Bahrain on cooperation in combating international terror. The agreement includes transnational organized crime and trafficking in illicit drugs, narcotic and psychotropic substances. The cabinet also approved MOU with Bangladesh for mode of operation of border huts signed in 2010 on Indo-Bangla border. India will establish new border huts after identification of locations in consultation with Bangladesh and concerned states. These border huts will promote traditional system of marketing local produce through local markets on currency or barter basis. In a slew of key decisions, Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved 4-laning of 99-kilometer Nagina-Kashipur section on National Highway number 74 in Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh at a cost of 2,535 crore rupees. It also approved VRS packages for employees of Ailing HMT at 2007 pay scales. Combing operations underway in Pathankot to sanitize the airbase that was under siege for 4 days after terrorists struck the forward installation, even as the focus shifted to the probe in the terror strike, with the NIA chief arriving for an on-the-spot assessment. Security officials said that the combing operations may continue for a day or two at the forward base, where 7 security personnel and 6 terrorists were killed. Japan and France joined other countries in condemning the attack at the Pathankot air base. Condemning the Pathankot attack, Japan said terror cannot be justified for any reason. The French government said France stands alongside India in fight against terror. The US, China, Pakistan and Afghanistan had already condemned the attack. Delhi High Court has ordered city government to submit data on pollution to show how much pollution level has changed in the last 6 days of odd-even formula. The court asked to submit pollution report by Friday. The formula was introduced on 1st January for a 2-week period to cut smog in the world's most polluted capital. Supreme Court has sought reply from the centre on what steps it intends to take for whistleblower protection till law is passed by Parliament. The Apex Court observed that whistleblowers are key in unearthing corruption and needs to be protected through proper mechanism. The court gave the centre 1 week to file its response. Home Minister Rajnath Singh today inaugurated the 7th National Conference of Women in Police under the aegis of BPRND at CRPF Academy in Gurgaon. The conference attempts to underline the role of women in police in the country to improve their working conditions and organizational response to their increasing number in the force. President Pranab Mukherjee took a trip down the memory lane when he visited a college in Amthala of West Bengal, where he had taught 53 years ago before joining politics. President Mukherjee said he has had a long and memorable association with Vidyanagar College, where he spent 5 years teaching political science in the 1960s. The president inaugurated a new building of Vidyanagar College. Vice President Hamid Ansari inaugurated National Cadet Corps Annual Republic Day Camp 2016 at the DGNCC camp in the national capital today. Vice President, after receiving the Guard of Honor by the NCC cadets, complimented the efforts of the NCC in grooming the youth of the country and its contribution towards nation building. In a major international development, North Korea has claimed to have detonated a hydrogen bomb. United States, Japan and other neighboring countries have expressed concern. India has called North Korea to refrain from such actions that impact peace in the region. US President Barack Obama made a tearful appeal for tougher gun control law, proposing stricter background checks for buyers and sellers of guns. Obama warned that the US gun lobby cannot be allowed to block government action. More than 30,000 people are killed in the US in gun-related violence every year. Bangladesh's Supreme Court today upheld the death sentence of a top leader of fundamentalist Jamaat-e-Islami for crimes committed by him during the 1971 liberation war against Pakistan. A 4-member bench headed by Chief Justice S.K. Sinha dismissed an appeal by Motiur Rahman Nizami, chief of Jamaat-e-Islami, who allegedly orchestrated the massacre of Bangladesh's best brains in 1971 using his Al-Badr militia. The police sealed off German Chancellor Angela Merkel's office to check a suspicious package as ministers gathered for a cabinet meeting in the building early today. Ministers carried on with a regular meeting after police cordoned off the area around the Chancellery in central Berlin. The witness said that 4 plastic yellow postal crates were left outside the entrance. Mahendra Singh Dhoni-led Indian team reached Australia on Wednesday for the upcoming limited over series, where they will play 5 ODIs and 3 T20 internationals against the Steve Smith-led side. Team India aimed to warm up for the forthcoming T20 World Cup to be held in India in March this year.